How's it going, guys? Welcome into another video. My name is Schmuckles. Today we're going to talk about the new 4.5.2 update, as well as what they've done with the Hitbox Desync issue. If you get any value from this video, make sure and hit that like and subscribe button. I post about all the new updates whenever they come out. Let's get right into it. So on Tuesday, February 23rd, Behavior tweeted out about the 4.5.2 patch. They scheduled this patch to go live on the 23rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a link to a forum on the tweet. I'm going to put that in the description below. There's a ton of notable changes on this patch list. They fixed an issue that could cause killers to appear further away than they actually were on survivors' screens. This was the primary cause of hit registration hitbox issues since the 4.5.0 update. So they don't go into too much detail on what they've done, but they do acknowledge that there was a problem and that it is actually going to be fixed with this update. I hopped into a couple games as soon as I saw this on the patch list to see if the hitbox desync had changed. It really felt like everything was fixed. Killers were swinging at the same times that they used to swing, meaning everything looked the same on their screen as it did on mine. That's honestly the biggest testable way to tell that this was fixed. I don't know what Behavior did, but in my opinion, they got the server synchronization right back to where it was before the mid-chapter update. This is really exciting for survivors. You can now go back to saving pallets and punishing killers that respect pallets. That was not possible before with the desync issues, but it is now. I honestly think this fix is going to make the game survivor-sided again, meaning survivor queues will go back to being longer again. I think after the mid-chapter update was released, but before this patch was released, killers just had a little golden era, and now it's all over because the desync is back to what it should be, and survivors have a lot more opportunities to mind game killers again. Behavior also raised the camera to the original position when crawling, changed transition animations in survivor locomotion to make the controls feel more responsive. So we talked about this before, but they didn't actually change any of the survivor speeds, so even if you felt slower, that's just what the new animations look like. It sounds like they tweaked survivor movement animations to make it feel more responsive. Behavior also changed the HUD layout. They moved objects from the top center of the screen to the bottom left-hand corner, so the number of generators is now displayed back to where it was before. They've increased the size of objective icons and added background shading to help improve their visibility when viewed on bright environments. I think this just means a survivor's health bar is bigger when they're on hook. They increased the font size of the generator count number. This game is really user-friendly to new people now. They reduced the size of the killer's count widget to be more in line with other objectives. They added a new setting where you can change the size of the skill check if you want. They lowered the player status widgets from the top left-hand corner to the lower left corner. They also had a bunch of bug fixes. We already talked about the desync fix. They also fixed an issue that caused survivors to crawl faster than intended. They fixed an issue that prevented blood points from being awarded from certain indoor generators. I honestly never even knew that was a problem, but that's good that that's fixed. They fixed an issue with survivor-based camera priority interaction that could make it impossible to prioritize interactable objects on the ground, such as bear traps near pallets. They fixed an issue that caused survivors with the perk Calm Spirit to scream when caught in a bear trap. They fixed a bug with Hex Third Seal and Hex Undying. I guess sometimes before the player count would be incorrectly reset whenever a third seal was taken down and transferred to Undying. Fixed an issue that caused the haste status icon to show when using refined serum. They fixed an issue that could allow the nurse to attack during the first few frames of the fatigue after a blink and skip the fatigue. I didn't even know about most of these bugs. Did anyone experience these bugs? They fixed an issue that prevented the add-ons Black Heart and Muse Guts from increasing the Demogorgon's recovery speed. There's a lot of other small bug fixes that they did. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below if you want to see the full list. Just curious, would you guys prefer that I go over all the bug fixes on a long list like that? Or should I only be going over the major ones and linking the full list below? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to know. Honestly, I'm really happy with this patch. I think Behavior reacted really quickly and got a ton of fixes out in a short amount of time. This is probably the best way they could have responded to the mid-chapter update. Hopefully a lot of people are happy with DBD again. That's pretty much all the major changes of this patch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys liked the video and want to see more updates. I'll see you guys in the next video.